Eyes up, troopers. Major General Stuffman here, bringing you a brief speculation and update video regarding the community post made by Offworld Industries today regarding the 6 new classes that will be coming to Starship Troopers Extermination sometime this year. So as you may or may not know, as the game approaches its 1.0 release, they will be retiring the Hunter, Bastion, and Operator classes we've come to know and love over the past few months, replacing them with 6 new classes along with a XP reset on class progression. Not your career rank, don't worry, that's going to be just fine. But they revealed the names of those 6 new classes today, and I wanted to just kind of give my initial thoughts on what these things could be. Some of them are a little bit obvious as to what their roles are going to be. Some are a little bit up for the speculation. I also want to apologize real quick in advance if this video seems a little less refined than things that you might expect. I'm a little under the weather as of late, so I'm just kind of whipping this up real quick as a way to get something done and just make a little bit better use of my time than I have been as of late. So with that said, let's get into it. So just starting off, by the way the classes seem broken down, or at least the names that we've gotten, it kind of seems to me like they've subdivided the 3 classes that we have already and, you know, broken them into a little bit more specialized roles, and that kind of splits 3 into 6. So let's start off with Sniper. This seems pretty obvious. This seems kind of like the role that Hunters normally play, at least within Death's Roughnecks, is going to be long-range weapons, long sight lines, probably some kind of mobility primary utility, and they're just going to be exterminating high-value targets as they pop up. Not really a whole lot to go off of there, but again, Sniper seems pretty straightforward. I would assume, again, a lot of mobility and recon utility. So next up we have Demolisher, which seems like it is most likely an offshoot of a Bastion. I'm guessing this kind of means maybe we're getting some kind of destructible bug structures, or maybe this will be, the Hive events will be a little bit more involved in Arc. I know we have a Hive side objective now, but maybe there's a little bit more to it going forward, and I would assume the Demolisher would get a large quantity of explosives. Maybe even this is where Operator's grenade launcher will go to, or maybe even this is a class that will get a rocket launcher as a starting option. Only time will tell. So next up we have a Guardian. I would assume this is the first offshoot of the Operator, given the Guardian UAV drone. So I would assume this is kind of like a close range point defense class, mainly designed to protect objectives, guard the base, provide support. It definitely seems like a very supportive role. It's something I'm interested in. Maybe we could see, maybe this is where the shotguns are going. I would assume there'd be a wide variety of weapons, but definitely is something I'm interested in, being mostly an Operator player myself. Next up we have Engineer, which that's your other offshoot of the Bastion. Not much to be said there. They're going to be building the base. They're going to be, you know, commanding the resources. It's pretty straightforward, and I'm looking forward to seeing what their loadout looks like. I think it might be interesting to see. One thing I've been wanting for a long time is a fully automatic secondary weapon. Maybe this is a place for that. Maybe the Engineer will have their primary weapon, so to speak, be the build tool, and you can have some sort of fully automatic secondary as a backup option. But again, here's speculation on my part. Next up we have Medic. This is probably the other offshoot of the Operator. No surprise. This is another thing where I could see maybe their primary utility, or their primary weapon, is not a weapon at all. Maybe it's some kind of medical device that could revive troopers, and then again, maybe like a full auto secondary, maybe a shotgun secondary, something like that. But this, you know, Operator is going to remain a support class, be it the offshoot of Guardian or Medic. And then last but not least, we have Ranger. This is what I can only assume is the second offshoot of what the Hunter used to be. And I would assume this is kind of maybe more of a close-in option. Maybe a DMR, maybe your primary rifleman. This kind of, it could be a frontline unit. Being born of the Hunter class, I would probably also expect to see a mix of recon and mobility on this class as well. Maybe this one favors recon more, and the sniper will favor mobility. But as with everything on this list, I'm pretty interested into seeing where this leads. So that's going to do it for this speculation video. Thanks for bearing with me throughout all of it. I wonder what you guys think of it. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you don't know who we are and you would like to know more, you can head on over to playdrn.com and join Death's Roughnecks today. That's it for now. I'm Major General Stuffman. Stay sharp, troopers. See you on the battlefield.
Mission complete. Fall back to the boat. Death's Roughnecks. No man left behind.
Would you like to know more?